Hi guys, happy Monday. Coffee break. Probably gonna have a coffee break for the next 2 or 3 weeks, okay? So I'll just give you some info here on what's happening. I had a knee replacement done May the 19th of 2015. And that's something that I wanted to get done. I'm a big chicken when it comes to surgery, doctors, hospitals, anything like that. So I suffered for many years track and volleyball in my youth, kind of, I think, contributed somewhat. Anyway, I finally, after a huge heavy duty leg brace, you know, first the elastic things and then you work your way up. And then to buy myself a little time, I had the heavy duty leg brace. Anyway, when I finally talked to my doctor about it, my physician, he referred me to an orthopedic surgeon. I went to see him. I got in almost immediately. I should have had some signs there that probably maybe should have triggered it because I don't think didn't think I was an emergency case or anything. So anyway, he did see me. He said everything was a mess. I do have osteoarthritis in both my knees, my hips, and in my hand. But you know what? It's a story that a lot of us, once we, I'm going to say over 60, but a lot of people over 52. I mean, it's, you know, like at many other things, there's no boundaries. Anyway, he said he could almost do surgery next week, which I was not ready for. I was not prepared. So I said, well, can we put it off till next spring, early summer? Because we were going down south, and what do I need to do to prepare myself for this besides have a absolute panic attack? So anyway, so I got all the information, all the instructions. I spent 6 months on leg presses, doing anything that was strengthening my legs, my hips, and so forth to prep myself. I went in, I was a basket case. Do you know what? I mean, I don't really remember the first 2 days of it because I think they keep you pretty drugged up, but I fell out of bed, by the way, at the hospital, so I don't think that's the reason why I'm having my issues today. If it is, they should have maybe looked into it a little more. Anyhow, it became pretty apparent pretty quickly after 3 weeks, 4 weeks that I had a crooked leg. And I sort of went with it, and well, the swelling, and they kept telling me at physio, because they're not going to speak up. I mean, they want their jobs. So I paid the price, a little bit over there on the other side, that I maybe should have spoken up earlier. Anyhow, I went in to see the orthopedic surgeon at 5 months after the surgery, and I pointed out, like, my leg is crooked. Like, why? And he actually explained to me very quickly that I was knock-kneed. That kind of blew my socks off because nobody's really ever pointed out that I was knock-kneed. Not enough that, you know, oh my gosh, she's really, you know, pigeon-toed or knock-kneed or whatever. So I went, really? You're kidding me, right? Anyhow, he couldn't get me out of the office quick enough. It was very weird. We didn't have a long conversation. But I knew one thing had stuck in the back of my mind. One of the girls that I was in physio with at the hospital, she actually had been knock-kneed all her life. And I remember her saying how excited she was at this time, at this stage in her life, she had straight legs because she had both her knees done and she ended up with straight legs. And I thought, well, that makes sense. I mean, you know, if the chimney's crooked, you put a new chimney back in that's crooked, you straighten it out, don't you? Well, I thought you did that with legs too. Anyway, 12 months come along and I phoned and I said, hi, it's Lady. I need to get in for my 12-month follow-up. And then I started getting well, you know what? No, we can't just book you in. There's a protocol. We will, at 12 months, and we will send a letter to your doctor. Your doctor's receptionist will call you, and you will go and have x-rays done, which they will send to us. And they will also then send a new referral for you to come and see the doctor. I said, okay, well, we're at about 12, 13 months. Oh, well. Anyway, yes, we'll get that done. Anyway, 5 phone calls. 5. Never happened. I kept calling them. I kept asking them. I kept calling my physician's receptionist. She says nothing's come. I think she sent in a request or two. No correspondence whatsoever. So anyway, so I think at about 14 months, I went into my doctor's office, who I really like, he's a great guy, and I totally lost my shit. That's it. I cried like I was having a breakdown. Why do I have a crooked leg? What's going on? So he kind of said, Lead, let's just forget about this. Let's put this behind us. And I'm going to refer you to somebody else. I'm going to refer you to the best guy out there. So I'm going to use the word again because I was kind of like, pardon? you're going to send me to what, the best guy out there? Well, how friggin' unfortunate for me that you didn't send me there in the first place, because I think I have a problem. Yes, we all know you have a problem, but anyways, that's fine. So I waited a year. I got in to see him last June, I think it was. Anyway, I got a call just when we got back that he is going to do a knee revision. When I saw him, he told me there's no way I can take this knee replacement out. So I don't know, they did, I think, 30 x-rays and they measured and did all kinds of things. And so I am now going, maybe I shouldn't go. I don't know, the leg's almost starting to feel straight now. I don't know about this. I'm pretty scared. Anyway, I'm going in for a knee revision, you guys, on next Tuesday. Anyway, the 30th, May 30th, I'm going in. I'm terrified. So any, like positive thinking, and I'm going to have to do a lot of, the power of the subconscious mind. That's where I'm going with. So I'm going to take you guys on part of this journey, whatever parts I can. Probably not going to, wouldn't that be awesome if I could video it in the OR, but it's going to be done at UBC, which is the University of British Columbia. And I do really, truly have the top guy. I've really checked it out. Thank you, Wendy. I should have listened the first time. Anyway, guys, I will do one more video on next Monday. That'll be 2 days before my surgery. And then we'll go from there. So wish me luck. Oh my God, I'm the biggest chicken in the whole world. Anyway, any suggestions, you guys? Any ideas? Anything you can tell me that I need to know? Please put them down below. I would definitely read all of them and take any advice that I can get. So see you next week for my second coffee break. Take care, guys. Have a good week. Bye.